I got a couple of pretty fun pieces to show you. It's something that we make a lot of, but every single one tends to be different. And that are these seax knives. Now, you know, people today are calling these Viking seaxes. We call them Viking seaxes. I mean, Viking's an in thing to just talk about and to use as a buzzword. But it's really a European seax. I mean, these knives are found pretty much everywhere, you know, and it's something that's going to be the general shape of the knife. Even the broken back like this is going to, you know, this piece that drops down to a point like this, they're going to be all over Western Europe. Design work, Rick Janney did these chisels. So he takes a chisel and we use a fly press and we, you know, drive them into the piece and cut in really deep so that they go right through, leave this nice organic shape to it. Sometimes we sand them off, but that tends to be a little more sterile look. This is a very organic look. The whole piece has got a really nice texture and feel to it. Blackening from the heat treating left on this one. This guy was actually sanded off, but then we re-blackened it chemically. So a little less texture on this, but still that nice dark look, a really nice kind of aged finish. Makes it look like a very, very nice piece. Base price on something in this size is probably about $250. Once we get into the chisel work or we do anything else, you climb, you know, to the mid 300s pretty quick for a piece like this finished out. Whether it's darkened or chiseled or however we do that ornamentation, once it reaches this level, it's up about like that. We make these in 4 to 5 sizes, anything from a little tiny 7-inch blade, which is tiny for us, we're sword makers, so 7 inches, and then we kind of take some big jumps, 14. You know, I think this is a 12-inch here. We go all the way up to, we do a 19 and a half, and then we'd even do a 22-inch version of this, which is almost like a sword. It's a big, huge thing, but still in that knife form where we're basically scaling the piece up versus the Lang seax, which is more like an actual sword and is a longer piece that we forge out, you know, in a narrower piece like that. So great. It makes a great belt knife. Like I said, we make them in a 7-inch as well, so they don't have to be this big. This is a pretty big knife. You know, it's just one of those really nice things that we make that people just kind of add on. You know, you don't. Sometimes it could be a second thought. It's not what they're usually searching for, but when they go into one of the booths there for sale or any place where they can see it, they can touch it. That's where these things sell really well for us, because, you know, once you see this and pick it up in your hand, I mean, it's a great feeling knife. So it's something that we enjoy making. The chisel work, like I said, we basically freehand every one of them. I actually laid some of these patterns into the CNC setup to do the engraving, and it's kind of neat, but really this handwork and these that are left, you know, like this very organic feel, really, really neat. So, you know, Rick goes through and he might spend a day or two just chiseling axes and saxes, and love every single one of them when they come out. So we'll just keep making them and keep showing them to you. Thanks.
Thanks for watching. Click the logo to subscribe, or click the video box to see more things we make here at Baltimore Knife and Sword.